Hello, hearty welcome to part 3 of our customer service series. In this session, we'll learn how to resolve grievances and complaints effectively and manage them confidently, and how to understand and handle different types of customers. We should accept a complaint from a customer with an open heart, thanking him for lodging the complaint. Because statistics says that 9 out of 10 customers facing a poor service leaves the bank without lodging any complaint because they do not have time to do that. Moreover, other banks are waiting with red carpet to welcome them. The customer who lodges a complaint is actually willing to stay with us, is actually willing to continue the relationship with us. He gives us a scope to rectify our mistakes, loopholes, shortcomings, etc. And in the process, while plugging those mistakes, loopholes, or shortcomings, we prevent other customers also from leaving us on the ground of same kind of shortcomings, mistakes, or errors. So that way, he is helping us. So we should thank him with open heart for lodging the complaint. We should listen to our customer actively and attentively, nodding our head time to time, giving him positive affirmations. Oh, acha, okay. So that he believes that somebody is listening to his problem or needs properly. And when we give a solution after listening to the customer's problem or needs properly, that take it into more confidence and trust. We should show empathy and put ourselves in customer place and understand their problem and need. Give solution to that from that point of view. Let us see a practical example of need of empathy for the customers. A villager has come to a bank in Dhuti Kopta and approached a staff for a gold loan. As the cash officer dealing with the gold loan was on leave, the staff guides him to the service manager. The service manager was very busy with his desk work. So when the customer hesitatingly approached him for the gold loan, he felt very disturbed and annoyed. The service manager, without looking at him, or without greeting him, or even without offering a seat, told him, क्या चाहिए आपको? आपको गोल्ड लोन चाहिए? अपने valuation certificate लाए हैं? What do you want? You want a gold loan? Have you brought the valuation certificate? The customer was puzzled. He has never heard about the valuation certificate and all. He doesn't know where from it is to be received. Got it. So he responds, नहीं सर मैं तो नहीं लाया, मेरा दोस्त ने बताया कि बैंक में गोल्ड लोन मिलता है इसीलिए मैंने आ गया. I have not bought it because one of my friend told me that gold loan is available in the bank and that is why I have come. Service manager with equally tough tone and without looking up again told him, now go and get the valuation certificate. जाइए एंड वैल्यूएशन सर्टिफिकेट लेके आइए और एक हफ्ता बाद में आइए, तो क्योंकि जो कैश ऑफिसर ये डील करता है गोल्ड लोन वो छुट्टी में है. नो you go and get that valuation certificate and come back after 1 week because the cash officer dealing with the gold loan is on leave. The poor villager, he got very nervous. He says that, sir, मेरा माताजी हॉस्पिटलाइज्ड है, वो सीरियसली बीमार है. डॉक्टर ने बताया कुछ एडवांस पैसा जमा करने के लिए उनका ट्रीटमेंट शुरू करने के लिए. इसलिए मैं आपके पास आया हूँ. काइंडली हेल्प मी, कृपया मुझे हेल्प कीजिए. Sir, my mother is actually seriously ill and she is hospitalized. That doctor has said to deposit some advance money so that they can start the treatment. And that is why I have come to you for a gold loan. Sir, please help me. Kindly help me and do some arrangements. The service manager still did not give any consideration or look to him. With an equal tone, he told him, नहीं आप बाद में वैल्यूएशन सर्टिफिकेट लेके आइए, कैश ऑफिसर नहीं आने तक कुछ नहीं किया जा सकता. No, you come after 1 week with the valuation certificate. Unless the cash officer turns up, nothing can be done. So the poor villager was very sad and left the bank dejected. Now, what were the shortcomings in this dealing with the customer? First of all, the service manager, he did not greet him properly with smile. He did not offer him a seat, nor did he look at him also, and responded to him in a very annoyed and tough tone, and refused him the services. So if we repulse our customer in this way without acceding to their urgent requirements, with whom we will do the business? Number two, banks normally have an arrangement with some standard local goldsmith for checking the genuineness and quality of the gold and for issuing valuation certificate depending on the current market price. The customer was not aware about that. He was neither guided properly about that. So he was confused and felt helpless. Further, the customer's mother was seriously ill, and she was hospitalized. He needed the money to start treatment of his mother, but no consideration was given. No compassionate or empathetic consideration was provided by the service manager to help him in his distress condition. If we do not stand by our customer at this hour of need, then who will stand by them? We should take care of all these things while dealing with the customer and deal with them empathetically, compassionately, understand their problem and cater to their needs to the best of our capabilities and capacities. Resolve the customer's problem if it is within your control. Do not send them or refer them to the branch manager or senior officers if it is within your control. You have the responsibility. If it is not within your control, if you need some help, take the help from your seniors, supervisors, and solve the problem. If the problem cannot be solved immediately, it may take some time. Yes, some problems take some time to solve. In that case, take the name, address, phone number, etc. of the customer for coming back to him with the solution in future. While committing the date for solution of the problem, take little leverage time so that you can solve the problem well within that committed time and go back to him with the solution. You'll be happy. Because in case you delay beyond the stipulated period, he may not be happy. But do not leave it just like that after the customer leaves. Follow it up meticulously and solve it properly. And then come back to the customer with the solution accordingly. He'll be very, very happy. We should remember that we should not take customer's complaint personally, because he is not complaining against you. He is complaining against some problem, some situation that he has faced, not personally against you. Once his problem is resolved, he'll be happy and maintain equal good relations with you. Nothing personal. Now let us understand the customer's emotions, the state of mind in which a customer stays at different times, when we visit them at their place of residence or business, or when he comes to the bank, or when he visits the bank. The customer may be any of the following four moods: sad, scared, mad, or glad. If he is sad, he may be in bitterness, disappointment, helplessness mood, like the customer who has left the bank without getting the gold loan. If he's scared, he will be nervous, he will be afraid, he will be shocked. If he's mad, he will be enraged, he will be in anger, he will be annoyed. And if he's glad, then he'll be satisfied, he'll be happy, he'll be delighted, and he'll have trust upon you. So, depending upon the different state of mind of the customer, different status of the customer, different kinds of customer, we should understand them properly, and handle them accordingly. Suppose a slight mistake has made a customer very mad. He starts shouting. How to handle it? Let us remember about that RTGS customer discussed during our part 1 session of customer service. The customer has rushed into the BM's room and started shouting. The branch manager, keeping her composure and stature, she told him to sit, gave him a glass of water, ordered for the tea and snacks, and then told him to tell his problem without any interruption. And after listening, she apologized for the mistake and immediately rectified the problem by sending the rectified RTGS immediately. And then she offered the customer an alternate solution, an alternate product in the form of internet banking to solve his problem permanently. Customer was damn satisfied and went away being delighted. So that's how we should deal with an angry customer. We should allow the customer to finish his talk, to evaporate his anguish out, to evaporate his steam out like a pressure cooker. The pressure cooker, when it starts whistling, being full of steam, if we try to stop it, then it may burst even. Similarly, an aggressive customer, when he is shouting, if we interrupt and try to stop him, he may burst out. The situation may aggravate. If we try to argue with him, he may become more aggressive and the situation may aggravate. Some customers in the banking hall who are so long silent spectators, they may come forward and start supporting him. On the other hand, if we maintain our calm and cool stature, our positive attitude, our assertive behavior, and tell him to sit down, offer him a glass of water, and listen to his problem attentively, and then express our apology. Sir, we are sorry. We assure you that such kind of mistake will never happen in future, and we are rectifying the problem immediately. We immediately attend to his problem and correct it. And thereafter also, if he continues to shout or show his temper, then some of our loyal customer in the banking hall will come forward and may support you. So after that, you may offer the customer some alternate products, some alternate solution to solve his problem permanently. So that is how the customer will be happy and delighted. He will be your loyal customer again. He may be even your brand ambassador. Now let's see a demanding customer. Customer who wants more than you can offer, maybe sometimes beyond the rules and regulations. They are not easily satisfied. Here also we should maintain our assertive, firm, and polite stature. The customer has come to withdraw money from his jointly operated current account through a check signed by him singly. He met the service manager and told that his wife, who is the other signatory, has gone to village to her parents' house and will come back after 15 days. But he needs that money urgently today to pay some amount to his supplier. And if he cannot pay that today, then he will not only suffer some monetary losses, some business losses, but some reputation also will hamper. So he demanded for payment of the check with his single signature and assured to put his wife's signature over the check after she comes back if it is necessary. Now at this stage we have got following two options. Number one, oblige to him and pay the check. But in that case it will clearly violate the banking rules, laws and guidelines from Reserve Bank of India. And it is fraught with high risks and consequences in the future. Or we can refuse the payment and say no to him. But we should say no in a proper way. We should make him understand the situation. We may tell him like that, sir, would have been the happiest person to oblige to your request and pay the check to meet your urgent requirements. But sir, The law of the land, the guidelines from Reserve Bank of India, and established banking norms and systems and procedure does not allow us to do so. If we are willing to pay you the check, solving a problem, but our hands are tightly ruled. We cannot pay it even if we want it because of those binding rules, and which are framed to protect your interest, your security. So please kindly understand and make some alternate arrangement. Please tell your wife to send a letter requesting for payment of this check duly signed by her as per the recorded signature, and send the scanned copy through your registered mail address to the bank. The letter was accordingly received and the check was ultimately honored accordingly. And the customer was offered with a internet banking solution so that he can meet such future exigencies without coming to the bank even. Thus, we have to say no to the illegitimate demand of our customer, maintaining our professionalism, assertive attitude, politeness, firmness, etc., and help him out with some alternate solution. Passive customer. These kind of customers are very obliging. They listen to you. They are quite meek and extra polite. And they will sound apologetic even while lodging complaints. But they are very sentimental. We should handle them very, very carefully. We should listen to their problem carefully with an empathetic, compassionate attitude and understand what they want to say, what is their problem. While dealing with them, we should sound professional, assertive, and with patience we should deal with them. We should not brush them. If we brush them aside because they are not so vocal, they will mind it very much in their hearts of heart, and they may leave you silently. Not only that, they may share this experience with their friends and relatives, and that way you may lose some more customers also. That is why we have to gain their confidence, properly supporting them and servicing them with empathy, compassion, and patience. With this, we have come to the end of part 3 of our customer service series. The upcoming part 4 will be very interesting, explaining about what is excellent, good, and bad customer service, moment of truth experiences, how to provide external services to delight the customer, and some tips to practice and demonstrate excellent customer services. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please implement it in your practical banking services because, as already discussed, implementation of knowledge is power. Please like, share your thoughts, and subscribe to our channel for more such real-world banking lessons. Thank you.